Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Raya Reviews here, and today I'm going to be reviewing Ariana Grande's sophomore album from 2014, My Everything. I am going to be discussing the deluxe edition with 3 bonus tracks on it. Either way, it's not really that big of a deal, but I will be discussing this album in some detail. So I'm going to go straight into it, and without further ado, this was Ariana Grande's sophomore effort after yours truly. And, I would definitely say, just to get my verdict out there, this album doesn't stack up to yours truly. It's still a decent album, but I would have to say I really don't think it's her greatest album, probably second weakest to Sweetener in my opinion. Still, Sweetener has far more problems than this album. This is still a solid album, but it just feels a bit inconsistent in production. Some of the sounds just don't work well with Ariana's voice, and some of the songs just feel slightly inconsistent production-wise. Now, the album opens up with the intro track, which is actually really nice, and I can say it's an actual song, unlike Raindrops, which was like 30 seconds. This one's like over a minute, and it's a nice little intro track, which goes straight into Problem, which is still a solid song, but, I don't know, that kind of riff on it can get kind of annoying, I will say. And I'm just not sure if it's the best sound for Ariana Grande. Now, again, it has an Iggy Azalea verse that's kind of awkward. I'm going into that. Talking about some of the other singles here, we have the superb pop songs, Love Me Harder and One Last Time. Love Me Harder featuring The Weeknd, which again is just a really smooth, seductive pop song. This is one of those songs where Ariana's production really works well with her voice. Same thing on One Last Time. I really enjoy that song as well. I forgot how much I liked it, actually. One Last Time is a really pretty, a nice, straightforward pop song where she's a bit regretful, kind of at the end of a relationship, and wants to be with this guy one last time before they break up. And, on this album, we also have Break Free, which is another one with, Problem, which is another song which I just don't think is right for Ariana's voice. Now, again, I'm not saying that Ariana Grande is a bad singer or sings badly on these songs. I just think that this kind of louder, more dance EDM production is not the best style for her at all. I think the more R&B infused, softer, toned back sounds are a little bit better that we hear on One Last Time and Love Me Harder. Now, again, Break Free was produced by Zedd, who is a producer I actually really like when he does EDM producers. He's good at making people sound good. He has done songs with Selena Gomez, Maren Mars, Alessia Cara, etc. Those types of voices I think he can work well with for EDM, but somebody like Ariana Grande really doesn't need to be elevated by Zedd. Now, going back into the track listing here, after Problem and One Last Time, we get Why Try, which is a pretty nice song, if I do say so myself. I kind of forgot about this one, but I do really enjoy the thing. It's funny that she references Living Like Devils and Angels here because, of course, she had In My Head on her new album, which talks about Pete Davidson, and that just makes me think of that. Again, going back into this, we also have some other songs on here that I just don't really feel crazy about. Be My Baby is another one. I do enjoy the song. I think it's honestly better than Problem and Break Free, but Be My Baby, it's a good straightforward love song. I like the chorus, the way it kind of ascends on the chorus, and Ariana's vocals are really good on this song. This one was produced by Cashmere Cat, frequent collaborator, and I actually heard of him through a Camila Cabello collaboration back when I was obsessed with Camila Cabello and was listening to all of her music. But I do really like this one, but it's still not the strongest. And I gotta say, Hands on Me is another song which the production just does not fit her at all. It's just a lot of noise. I think noise is a good way to describe this song. Hands on Me, there's a lot of noise here. Good way to describe Problem, One Last Time, or not One Last Time, sorry, Problem, Break Free, Hands on Me, and Bang Bang, which is a pretty fun song. I love Bang Bang for the bombastic slice of pop nostalgia that it is, but in terms of being a completely great song, I probably wouldn't say that. Jessie J and Nicki Minaj are on this. This is more of a collaboration and not really an Ariana Grande song so much. I think it was also on Jessie J's album. I do like Jessie J's vocals on this song, and Nicki Minaj doing fast rap always works well for her. But again, these types of songs don't fit well with Ariana's voice, and I think this is why I have a problem with these types of songs. The final track, You Don't Know Me, on the deluxe edition is also one of those. And another one which I just don't think fits that well with her voice. I do really like the song, and I like her vocals on it a lot, but the production just doesn't help her very well. Now, Only One, the other deluxe track, works surprisingly well in this regard. I really didn't think it would, but I actually really enjoyed this one. I think this song is incredibly solid. And, again, all of these songs feel like they just don't fit Ariana's style the best. So then we have songs like Best Mistake, which really do fit her style. It's a slower piano ballad. It's a really nice song, but honestly, it's kind of brought down by Big Sean's verses on here. I just don't think the slow, seductive rap is really a good thing. It kind of gives me Lil Wayne vibes, and of course Lil Wayne did end up collaborating with Ariana on Let Me Love You on her next album, which is probably one of my least favorite Ariana Grande songs. I just don't like it. I don't think rappers being slow and seductive meld well with Ariana Grande. I don't mind stuff like Iggy and Nicki on the songs which have a little more ferocity or firepower behind them. Generally, I haven't had, Ariana Grande doesn't have a great track record working with male rappers, in my opinion. Not saying there's anything wrong with male rappers, I'm just saying it doesn't work as well with Ariana Grande, in my opinion. Some actually really good songs on this album, on the other hand. We have some really nice piano ballads. The title track, My Everything, which closes the standard edition, is absolutely gorgeous, probably my favorite song on the album. We also have Just a Little Bit of Your Heart, which is an absolutely gorgeous piano ballad. Again, I love the piano at the intro and Ariana's vocals. These songs kind of let her voice shine without the production getting too overbearing. Again, all of these songs are really solid, along with Why Try. I think a lot of these songs do fit her voice well. Now, unfortunately, the same can't be said about Break Your Heart Right Back, which is not a bad song. It's just incredibly awkward. Now, there's a couple reasons for this. First of all, it uses a kind of awkward sample, in my opinion, of I'm Coming Out by Diana Ross, which doesn't really fit the tone of the song, in my opinion. It's like, I'm coming to break your heart right back. That just seems like a happy, triumphant kind of I'm coming out song combined with a heartbreak song. It just doesn't work very well, in my opinion. Now, I do have to say that also Childish Gambino is on this song, and I was exposed to Childish Gambino last year through This Is America, which was one of my favorite hit songs of last year. Now, unfortunately, guesting on pop songs, he sounds like any other rapper, in my opinion. Now, I don't mean to be rude. Again, male rappers just don't have that great chemistry with Ariana. I think male singers, some of the more songful stuff does have more chemistry. For instance, Macy Gray, Mika, some of the other singers she's worked with definitely have more chemistry, but personally, I just don't see it with rappers. Again, somebody like Troye Sivan, it plays off Ariana Grande a lot better than that. And again, the lyrics of this song are just awkward, and again, Childish Gambino, I don't know who wrote this lyric, but I can't get around the flow's so gross, my nickname, school lunch line. God damn it. It's probably one of the worst lyrics on an Ariana Grande song, and that's saying a lot, considering we have, oh, who would have thought it turned me into a savage? See them racks, they stacked up like my ass, yeah. Thank you, next, I'm so fucking grateful for my ex. Let's see if there's some more I can think of. Break up with your girlfriend, yeah, 'cause I'm bored. We can hit it in the morning, yeah, like it's yours. Oh, dang, there's so many bad Ariana Grande lines. Let me love you. He giving me that good shit that make me not quit. He give it to me every day. I can't deny, again, some truly awful lines from Seven Rings. I'm not even going to go into all that. Some more I can think of are, who would have thought, something about, Money. Who would have thought it turned me to a savage? That's one. And then whoever said money can't solve your problems must not have had enough money to solve them. Bad lyrics. Ariana Grande's songs lately have had some not so great lyrics. So on one of her earlier songs, earlier songs generally had less writing input from her, and I really like her early lyrics are pretty generic, but they don't feel clunky at all. But that line, I don't know if Childish Gambino wrote that verse, but good lord. Anyway, kind of makes me think of all the bad rap songs that came out in 2014. Anyway, this album is still really solid. I'm going to give it a 7.5. It's still decent. There's still a lot of really good songs on here, but when it comes down to it, I can't really find myself finding as much replay value in this album as some of her other records, like Dangerous Woman, or Thank You Next, or even Yours Truly. So, without further ado, that is my rating of my Everything by Ariana Grande. Next will be Yours Truly, so enjoy that. I'll see you all later. Bye!